Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Adassa, a recovering workaholic and the voice behind ROS Beauty, Health, and Marriage. Today, I'll be sharing a workout that I do as a part of my self-care practice, which is a part of a 4-week set of workouts. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen. So we are sharing this screen, and let me get myself out of the way. And then we're going to do a full screen. All right, let's do this.
Welcome to Fit On. My name is Kenny Ferrer, and this is your upper body workout. So grab those medium weights and let's get ready to rock it out. Let's start right here with some wrist activations. Hands are forward, and here we go. So right wrist comes up, left goes down, and all I want you to do is switch them up. Starting to get into a little flexion and extension, a little bit of mobility in those wrists. It'll protect you later on. And this is also a very sassy dance move looking thing. I realize that, okay? I get it. Now come to center and just go in and out a little bit. Just for a few seconds. Nice, you might feel a little snap, crackle, pop here and there if you're like me. Almost there, you have 3, 2, 1. Let's get into some arm circles going forward. Just a little shoulder warm up here. Setting ourselves up for success in this quick little warm up and activation, and then we'll get to work, okay? Make them gradually bigger until they're very big. Come to a complete stop, same thing. Starting out small in reverse. Make them gradually bigger and bigger and bigger until they're very big. Excellent. We're about to come down into a plank position on your hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to our hands right here, plank position. Feet are together but not glued together. Spread out your fingers here and you're just holding. Now think about pulling your belly button inward, really squeezing your core. Again, this is a quick little warm up and activation, and it's funny, this isometric move will just start getting those sweat glands pouring and flowing right away, right? Stay with it here. Here we go, 5 more seconds. 4, little plank arm circle in 3, 2, 1. So now get your feet nice and wide. Arm circle back, back to center. Arm circle back, back to center. And make sure that when you bring your hand back down, you're gentle. We're not about the crazy impact in this workout. We are about a little bit of crazy intensity, but like good crazy. Like the crazy friend, you know? Come on now. Last bit, you have 5 more seconds. Little transition in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. If you need a sip of water, go ahead and take it whenever you want, but those transitional points are always the best time to take it. We're about to start here with a diamond push-up. If that's too much, we can get into a tricep push-up. Now we're gonna go for a minute here and then go right into the next move. 3 moves coming up in this circuit, okay? So for your diamond push-up, go ahead and touch your index fingers and your thumbs. From there, bring your chest all the way down and press right back up. If you need to do it from your knees, that's always a good option. We'll get this going together in 3, 2, 1. Now I'm actually gonna start from my knees here so I can make a point. Now, when you're from your knees, you wanna make sure that your back is flat. You don't wanna use this as an opportunity to like hike up and do this sort of angled, dippy thing. We're keeping our core engaged and really focusing on good form with what we've got. If it's a little too much to do these diamond push-ups, then you can always switch to a tricep push-up. Same idea in that your elbows are still grazing your rib cage, and then you press right back up. Either way, you got another 20 seconds before we move on to an eccentric bicep curl. Woo! When I was going through my fitness certification, my very first one, I read the word eccentric as eccentric because it's spelled the same way. I was like, yes, eccentric movements, I'm all about that. Come on, stay with it. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Go ahead and grab those weights, stand on up, shoulders back and down away from your ears, palms away from your body. Curl the weights all the way up for about 1 second and then slowly come down in this eccentric contraction for 3 seconds. Get right to it and understand that this first circuit of work is continuous. So when you need a break, understand that you can have your moment, you know, adjust your ponytail if you got one. I have like a spiritual ponytail. I don't have one here. It just doesn't work for me, but. And then you hop right back to it. Come on. 20 seconds, and we're moving on to just some alternating forward delt raises. Now, the name of the game with these is to go down slowly. Come up quickly, but without hiking forward, and keep your body moving. If you can, exhale on the way down. Take a big inhale in, exhale on the way up, and then do it again. Beautiful. Last bit here for 3, 2, 1. So now we're gonna put the thing down, flip it and reverse it, shoulders back and down, alternate. A forward delt raise here. Now, even though the weights are in front of your body, your shoulders stay down. You don't want them to like come up into this like shruggy position. It's not really serving us right now. We can do shrugs another time, and for like, sassy moments in which our friend is telling us something suggestive, we're just like, that's a good time to do shrugs, but not during forward delt raises. Come on. And if you haven't worked out with me before, if you can't tell, I take a pretty lighthearted approach because I think that it's important to affirm our existence through playfulness. So stay playful here as we get ready to go around again in 3, 2, 1. One of the affirmations that I use myself, let's get right into it, diamond push-up or tricep push-up, is play is the way. Because I gotta constantly remind myself, because I can get very serious about work projects, believe it or not. Like, look, if I'm not having fun, if I'm not having a good time, am I setting other people up for success to have fun and a good time? Like, life's meant to be lived. So let's live it. Keep it going here. And if you want to level it up, try it that way. That's cool. I'm into that level up vibe. Play is the way. Keep it going now. Or I can play my way through this. Almost there. You got 10 seconds. Make the adjustment you need to make when you need it. We're about to come up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now make your way up safely. Grab those weights, shoulders back and down, and then hop right to it. Come up for 1 second, down for 3 seconds. Whew. How you doing so far? I know that this is challenging, I get it. If you can't see from my very dewy self at the moment, I'm quite challenged. Like, this sweat is not digital. So stay the course and understand that this little investment that you're making into yourself goes a very long way, okay? Almost there. In about 25 seconds, we're gonna alternate those forward delt raises, and then we're gonna transition with a little break, a little sip of water, and move on to the next. Awesome. We got some challenging moves ahead, but I bet you can do them if you play your way through them. Oh my goodness. Feel free to quote me on that. That just came to mind. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Forward delt raises. Up, right back down. Remember, you're flipping those palms, hopping right to it. And I'm all about quality reps, okay? So if you can do 4 amazing forward delt raises in this minute of work, cool. That's 4 times in which you succeeded, right? Because you gave yourself the space. Do what works for you. 30 more seconds here. Nice. Focus on the contraction in your shoulders. Remember, those shoulders stay back and down away from your ears. Come on. One thing at a time. Playfulness here is just like being able to giggle a little bit, laugh at yourself while you're working out, and enjoy yourself. I used to feel so self-conscious when I would try new or challenging moves, or do a fit-on class at the gym, or looking at my phone and whatever. Do the thing, right? 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Don't worry so much about what other people who are watching, what they think. Because if they're watching you, like, why are they not working out? You know what I'm saying? Take a sip. Cheers to you. And we're moving onward, okay? So now, similar idea here. We're gonna start with the weight in the left hand. So weight is gonna be halfway up with the right. It's gonna be a neutral press, right back down, and we go from there, okay? Bring that weight halfway up on the right. Racked position on the left. We start in 3, 2, 1. Press it up, right back down. So the name of the game here is holding this contraction on the right side while you're dynamic on the left. And the thing I tell myself when I'm managing more than one thing at a time is I am fully equipped to handle this challenge. Say it over and over. 15 more seconds and then you get a break before you switch sides, okay? Almost there. Same move coming up on the other side after a little 15-second break. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Put those weights down. We're gonna do the same thing. So right hand has the weight pressing up, left hand has that bicep curl, really focusing on that muscular contraction in the left bicep, okay? Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights halfway up, neutral press. Now you wanna impress with your form here. See what I did there? Come on. Keeping your elbow in the entire time and your shoulders back and down away from your ears. It's really important to keep your core engaged here. Belly button in towards your spine. It doesn't mean you're like squeezing for your life, right? It just means that there's a little bit of active muscular activation that's supporting your spine. That's it. Stay the course now. You got just about 10 seconds. Woo! How's that burn going? I mean, same. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Put those weights down. Now, next move. Left weight is going to be up, right weight is down. One tricep kickback, one lat press back on the other side. Left kickback, right press back. So get in a position now. We start in 3, 2, 1. So left arm kicks back, right arm presses back. Now the difference here is that you're keeping your left weight up in that road position while the right weight stays down. So you're getting more tricep activation in the tricep kickback, which you're doing on the left, and a little more lat activation in the lat press back, but really you feel your lats and triceps in both sides. And this is just one of those little reminders, like small changes go a long way, you know? Excellent. Keep on pushing through it. You're strong enough to handle anything I throw at you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Take a little break. Awesome. Safely come up. Shimmy out your shoulders. Have a little dance moment. And we're going to do the same thing. Other side, okay? Right weight is up. Kick back. Left arm presses back. We get started in 3, 2, 1. So make sure you're hinged at the hips. Right weight is up. Kick back. Left weight presses back. Nice. Now you want to keep your back as flat as possible the entire time throughout the duration of these movements. Woo! And the thing about affirmations is when we affirm something to ourselves, in a sense, we are activating the mindset, the frame of mind of that thing. So when we give ourselves active, positive affirmations, we're essentially setting ourselves up for success. The same way when we think about muscular engagement, we activate those muscle fibers a little bit more. Goes a long way. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Take a little break. We're gonna go around with those one more time, okay? So we're gonna start out here with the right neutral press. Left weight stays up. In 3, 2, 1. So left weight comes up, right neutral press, right back down. Excellent. How is it that those 15-second recoveries just fly on by? Time flies. There's something called time dilation. And I'm super fascinated by this because it works both ways. Sometimes it's like time flies when you're having fun, but then other times you're having fun and so engrossed in something that it seems like time comes to a complete stop. When you're present, time becomes this very interesting, dynamic, subjective thing. Stay present here. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Woo! How are those arms feeling? Affirmed? Affirmed? See what I did there? Come on, come on, come on. Let's get into it. Left weight is up. Right weight is in that contracted position in the half bicep curl. We're on to it. Try and exhale as the weight presses up. Control your breath, keep your chin level, and make sure that your, again, spine is neutral, and you can do that by keeping your core engaged. Beautiful. 20 seconds, and we transition to those hip hinge movements. Come on. Oh my goodness. All the way through, come on, come on, come on. You got just about 10 seconds, and then we have that transitional break. Almost there, I know, me too. You have 4, 3, 2, last one, excellent. All right, so now we're gonna be hinged at the hips. Left weight is gonna be up, tricep kickback, right press back. On repeat. Grab those weights. We get into it in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's have some fun. Left kick back, right press back. Now, it might be tempting to sort of tilt your shoulders here. Try and make sure that your shoulders are square to your mat or to the ground below you, whatever you're working with. I got the excellent opportunity to work out with my fit-on accessories, which I love very much. Because like this mat right here just goes with every color story that comes to mind. And I'm all about that color story, you know? Come on. And you'll know that if you interact with me online. I'm all about those poppin' colors. Keep it poppin'. I am strong enough to handle this. Say it to yourself. Come on. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, last movement coming up, then you get a break, and we go right into the last set, which is an AMRAP, okay? You are doing wonderfully. Give yourself a little self-love with a little acknowledgement, a little affirmation. Let's grab those weights and get into it. 3, 2, 1. Kick back on the right, left presses back. Woo! The little things go such a long way. And I know you came to slay. Okay? Affirm and make firm. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there. You got just about 10 seconds, then you got a little break. Come on. Here it is. In 3, 2, 1. All right, now you have 45 seconds to get it together, and then we go right into this next one. Take a little sip of water, catch your breath. Give yourself a little pat on the back too. You're crushing it. My goodness. All right, so AMRAP stands for as many rounds as possible. We have 3 different movements, although they're dynamic, and you know, we'll get there when we get there. And in each one of those movements, you're gonna do 4 total reps. From there, you go on to the next move, on to the next, as many rounds as possible, as many times as you can. So it's gonna be outer to inner curls. So curls come up on the outside, then they come up on the inside. That's 1, 2, you're doing 4. Then we're gonna go for an overhead tricep extension. So now you can stagger your feet if you need to. Overhead, right back up, on repeat, okay? 4 of them. Then you have lateral delt raises, so bend your elbows, come up to the side, right back down. Ready for it? Final set. In 4, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Bring those weights overhead. If you want to drop down to 1 weight, if you want to stagger your feet, that's totally fine. Just make sure your elbows stay in. 2, 3, 4. Bring those weights down safely. Feet are back to being under your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is round 1. You're doing as many rounds as you can, okay? So if you want to stay with me, if that's helpful for you to affirm your effort, then feel free to do so. But if you want to burn on ahead of me or go a little bit slow at your pace, that is cool too. This is all about what you can do, not so much about what limits you, right? Any adjustment, any little alteration you want to make, if you're working, if you're spreading good vibes, just by doing your best, look, I'm here for you. Really simply put. And if you're not, I'm still here for you. But you might not want to hear what I have to say. Overhead, glue them together, elbows stay in the whole time. Now notice, I stagger my feet every single time, because when I stagger my feet, it helps to keep my pelvis neutral so that my core doesn't have to work as hard. And I do that because there are a lot of reps happening right now and not a lot of recovery. So I want to make sure that I set myself up for success. And if you do something out of order, that's cool. Just go back and make up for it. Staying the course here, you have just about 25 more seconds and then it is done. So what do you have to do right now to feel successful? How can you bring playfulness into this experience? Show me with your effort and energy now. Let's go. Almost there. You have 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just like that, you are done. I hope that you are feeling affirmed. My name is Kenny Ferrer, and I can't wait to see you next time. Peace.
All right. How was that? That one wasn't too bad. Thank you for working out with me. One of these days, hopefully, we'll go live and I'll simulcast. So until next time, peace out. Adasa saying peace out.